What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the best bank or best place to put your money in now or going into the new year. So I'm going to be covering a couple of banks, and it's going to be the banks that I've personally used. Obviously, there's a bunch of banks out there which I will do reviews on in the future, but today I just want to cover the bank that I've had the best experience with and the few banks that I haven't had the best experience with. So let's dive right into it. The bank we're going to be talking about today is Discover Bank. And the reason why we're going to be covering this bank, because I used to bank with Chase and Bank of America, but after learning a few things, it was time to move my money from one place, obviously Chase and Bank of America, to Discover. So I'm going to cover the savings account first, and I'm going to give you some of the benefits that it has over Chase and Bank of America specifically. So the first benefit and the number one reason why I switched was because I wasn't earning very much interest, if any at all, at Chase or Bank of America. And with Discover, I found out that you could earn 5 times more than the national savings average. And to go along with that, there's 0 monthly fees, unlike Chase and Bank of America, who always find a way to put fees or hidden fees into your savings account and take your money out of your account without you even knowing. So as of today, Discover Savings is paying 4.35% interest on the money that you have in your savings account. And in comparison to Chase and Bank of America, who are paying you 0.01%.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Which may be lower. And they also have monthly fees. Chase has a $5 monthly fee, and Bank of America has an $8 monthly fee. Now, keep in mind that there is other banks who offer high interest on your savings account. But like I said, I'm going to review those in a different video. But today I'm going to be telling you exactly where actually I have my money and where I've had a good experience at. So for those of you who know what the interest means on your savings account, you can go ahead and skip this part of the video. But for those who are learning and doing your research, I'm going to talk about what it means for you to have your money in a high interest savings account. All right, so what does this mean for you, and why is this a good feature or a good benefit for you to have on your money? So in the times that we live in now, with inflation and wages not being able to keep up with inflation, everybody's looking on ways to make money on their money. So with Chase and Bank of America specifically, because that's who I used, the way the bank uses your money is they take your money and they loan your money out, and then they make money on your money, and then Chase and Bank of America are paying you 0.01% back to you on your money. Now, if you're just learning that, if you're anything like me, you may be a little upset or you may be a little surprised at how it actually works, and you're wondering why is it that the bank is making money on your money and you're only getting 0.01% back on your money. Well, welcome to America. So, not saying that America's bad. I love America, but it's a great place. But right now, when we're talking about money, the bank is not the best place for you to put your money if you're trying to save or make money on your money. So by moving your money to Discover, let's just say you had $10,000 for an example. I could give another dollar amount if it seems too high, but let's say for $10,000 in your savings account, you'll be able to earn $435 annually or per year on that money. Whereas if you had your money in Chase, not only would you have to pay $5 to have your money in their bank, but you'll also only make $1 on your $10,000 that you've had saved, minus obviously the $4 or the $5 monthly fee. So add that in. And then if you have insufficient funds, or let's say you're transferring money out of your savings account for whatever reason, and they feel like they need to tack on another fee, that could be $35 for insufficient funds. So as you can see, the benefit of having your money in a high yield savings account is highly beneficial on your money. So let's just bring it down. Let's just take 10 off, and even if you had $1,000 in there, you would make $43 on your money, which is still pretty good, especially if you're just starting out. For my young parents out there, or for my young college graduates, and you're just about to get your job and you're going to start putting your checks into somewhere, this may be a place for you to think about putting your money into. So let's just take that a little further. Let's say you have your $10,000 in your Discover savings account. You're earning your 4.35% interest on your account in 5 years, that would total out to be $2,374 of total interest that you will have earned by just having your money in the bank with Discover. And if you're wondering, well, let's say I have less than $10,000, the calculator that I'm using here is only lets me use up to 20 or minimum 2,500. So for 2,500 in 5 years, you would have earned $593 of total interest, which is still pretty good. Especially if you're just starting out, like I said, college graduate, new young parents, single parents, if you're just looking to save, this is a good way to start saving your money and earning some money on your money. So hopefully that makes sense to you on the high yield savings account. Like I said, this is where I've had my money for the past few years, and I've had no complaints with Discover. It's been very easy. It has all the features that all the other banks have. I've had zero fees, so that's actually really true. There is no fees, and Discover's just been a great place to bank since I've made my move. So now moving over to the checking account. And some of the questions that I always get is that isn't Discover just a credit card company? And although they are a credit card company, they also offer the checking and savings account. And the benefits of having a checking account with Discover is if you can't get a credit card at the moment, let's just say you're a young kid or a young adult, fresh out of college, you don't have a credit card because you don't have credit, but you want to earn some type of rewards on the money that you're spending. The checking account gives you cashback rewards on your debit card. It gives you 1% cash back on all your purchases. And the other good part about the checking account is it's just like the savings account. There's no fees. So with no fees, it means you're keeping more of your money in your pocket. You don't have to worry about the bank taking anything from you. Another benefit is getting paid early. So if you get paid on a Thursday, or you get paid like I do, or if you get paid on a Friday, my check has been coming up to 2 days early. Now, that can be good and bad. I tend to, even though I do get it 2 days early, I tend to just pretend that I didn't get paid, and I wait till Thursday before I start using that money or paying any bills. This is just kind of a habit of mine that I've created, even though getting paid early is nice, and we all want to go buy something new, but this is a great feature in case you may need it. Maybe there's a week where you just need to get it paid early. Well, Discover offers that for you. The other good part about the checking, you can also add it to your digital wallet. You can use your Apple Pay, works just fine. They also offer, fraud protection just like any other bank. And the other good feature is that there's a lot of ATMs around in my area, and I'm sure there may be just as much in your area depending on where you live. But you can also go to their website and check the ATM finder and type in your location. You'll see exactly where the ATMs are. They're usually at a lot of gas stations, and they're usually at a lot of Walgreens. So we all know that those are everywhere or just about every corner. The other nice part about Discover is that their mobile banking app is very easy to use. It's very user-friendly. Everything's right there. If you have a credit card with them, your FICO score shows up there as well. You can also send money with Zelle, so you don't have to worry about that not being a feature in some banks. And also your money is FDIC insured, so nothing to worry about there. So if we kind of go into comparison with Chase and Bank of America, you're earning 1% cash back on the money that you spent on your debit card up to $3,000 in purchases each month, whereas Chase and Bank of America do not offer that. Access to over 60,000 no-fee ATMs. Chase and Bank of America don't offer that, but Discover does. And as we go down the list for Discover, we can see that there's no more fees or no fees whatsoever for their checkings account. And as if we compare to, let's say, a Bank of America does have a fee for insufficient funds. So as you can see, Discover just has a lot more benefits than the typical Chase and Bank of America banks that we all bank at currently or used to. So the other question I get when I mention or recommend Discover Bank for checking and savings account is where is their Discover Bank? And there is no actual physical location, but they do have branch locations that you could find on their website, and you could check your area to where if you need to go in and, let's say, deposit a check that's maybe you can't deposit through your mobile app. Maybe it's just too large of a check. Hopefully that's the case. then you can go into the bank and they can do that for you. But you can also, use their app if it's a smaller check. You don't necessarily have to go in. And if you want to take out money, we just went over that. You have the ATMs pretty much everywhere for you to take out some money. So there you have it, guys. There is my best place to put your money, or best place to bank at, is going to be Discover Bank. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope the savings account makes sense to you, and I hope the checking account features you do see benefits in. So if you're in the market or you've been doing research for a new bank account, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you found value. And leave in the comments below where you're currently banking at. I know there's other similar banks just like Discover that offer some similar features. I'd love to hear where you guys are banking at, what you guys think of Discover. What do you guys think of your current bank? What are your likes? What are your dislikes? I'd love to hear them. Let's connect on social media, and hit that like button, subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.